afternoon, everybody. This is Keith Whitman and Vince next to me on my right, live from Brook Hill School here in Bullard, Texas, bringing you tonight's game between the Brook Hill Guard and the visiting Dallas Christian Chargers. The Brook Hill just came on to the field. It's about time for game time. But before we do that, we're going to take a little break and get things started. We're glad that you're with us tonight, and it's going to be an exciting game. It's senior night here in Brook Hill as the Guard take on the Chargers. We'll be right back on NETsn.
We are led in prayer by Cameron. We are led in the national singing of the national anthem by Cameron Serrano. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you, Cameron.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is Keith Whitman. I have Vince to my right. Vince, how's it going, man?
Good, good. I'm ready for some football.
Well, me too, man. It's going to be a good one. And we got the Brook Hill Guard. We got Dallas Christian Chargers here, both of them on a good run.
Yeah.
And I know Brook Hill's on a four-game winning streak. Dallas Christian on a six-game winning streak, both coming off wins last week and heading out for the captains. And it looks like the captains for Dallas Christian are number 6, DJ Lampkins, number 3, William Nettles. And who you got on the other side there, Vince?
Number 57, which is right here. I had my notes of Jack Weaver. Number 5, which is Colton Richards. Number six, which is Braxton Derritt, their running back, and number 8, Marlon Rataj.
So we're going to see what they're doing here. And so the toss is up. And Vince, who we got for
Okay, let's see here.
Brook
We
Hill.
got-
while they're bringing him around? Sorry about that. I had a little technical trouble I was trying to get rid of, and we got it taken care of. And I believe Brook Hill won the toss.
Yeah, I think they won the toss, and I believe they elected to receive.
I don't know. The referees really didn't give us much of
Yeah,
a play on there.
they didn't really give us a lot of motion on that. But like you said, both teams were on a good run, and they actually are both 1-1 in district.
Yeah, district openers for both teams last week. Brook Hill had Covenant. They traveled to Dallas last week and won 36-0. And then I believe you looked up where Dallas Christian traveled. Actually, no, they traveled over to Plano last week and played Dallas HSAA and won 59-0.
Yeah.
So two good teams here. Dallas Christian, a really good football team, and so is Brook Hill. So we're going to have a really good matchup
and
tonight.
that stat is big. You know, I'm a defensive guy, and what I'm looking at here is that they both have good defenses.
Yeah. And so they both have good defenses, but they also both put up a lot of points here. I'm looking at Dallas Christian. I mean, their last 3 ball games, 58-16, 55-0, 59-0. The one before, 59-21 before that. I only see one game since the first game that they've scored less than 37 points, and that's in game 2 against Ouachita Christian, and that was 17-14, and that was their loss, and their only loss, mind you, of the season, and they lost 17-14 on that one.
Okay.
Well, Dallas Christian, the Chargers are going to receive.
Okay, they're going to receive. Okay, I said that backwards. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. It looks like William, I believe who's back there? Is that number 3? I can't tell. He's kind of turned. These jerseys are a little hard. But either way, Brook Hill's going to kick off.
Yeah,
and here we go. Number 3, Nettles is going to get it. Actually, he's going to go back out of the end zone for a touchback.
And Dallas Christian will come out on offense first.
So we're going to see how powerful this offense is for the Chargers and see how the defense for Brook Hill is going to handle this powerful offense of Dallas Christian.
I don't know much about Dallas Christian, but I've watched a couple of Brook Hill games now, and I love their defense. I love how they play defense. They really get after the ball.
They really do. They have a junior quarterback, Luke Carney, number 9, 6'2", 195. He's going to come out and lead the Chargers. They have twins to the right. He takes the snap. They're going to throw, and he's hit from the backside.
Wow.
And a good sack. He sits there in the pocket way too long. And I believe that was Westbrook.
Was it Westbrook?
Brecken Westbrook, number 1, defensive lineman off the backside. And I don't think Carney saw him coming, but he sure did feel him there right at the end. So that's going to be 2nd down.
All right.
Carney sits back.
Motion.
Man in motion. And there's the handoff up the middle.
Uh-oh.
Got to the outside, tripped up.
Wow.
That's going to be number 12.
That might have been a touchdown-saving tackle. And that was
Or was that number 13? Was that Jaden Davis, number 13, senior running back?
Yes, number 13. Yes,
Yeah.
and the tackle was by Marcelo Martinez. That's one. That's their middle linebacker. He's a hoss.
Martinez, actually, I think that was probably a touchdown-saving run.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Jaden Davis was on his way. So that's going to be a 3rd down and 5 after a good run there by Davis. Man in motion. And that was Taylor in motion. Another man in motion.
Uh-oh.
Carney to the outside.
Bootleg.
There's a rollout bootleg. Has a man wide open down the past midfield, down to the 40. He cuts in.
Oh, wow.
Tackled into the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown. Chargers. And there is no laundry on the field. And he did some zigzagging and broke some tackles. He was hit by number 5, Colton Richards, back at about the 15-yard line, but he bounced off of him and went into the end zone. And that was about a 71-yard touchdown pass on a bootleg for the Chargers, and they're up 6 pending the point after attempt. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. That was, I believe, number 28. I can't find number 28 on here. But needless to say, whoever it was, he made the kick, and that's a touchdown for the Chargers. And we're going to take a touchdown break. Our touchdown with our touchdown sponsor, Precision Scanning. We'll be right back here at Brook Hill as the Chargers of Dallas Christian take the lead early with a 71-yard touchdown pass. We'll be right back.
That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
We have a nice pooch kick, and it's going to go out of bounds, so the flag's going to fly. They tried to do a really quick little pooch kick there, Vince. And how do you like that quick strike after a good sack by Westbrook and the defense?
Honestly, that first play made you feel like this game was finna go a completely different way. But after that, the next 2 plays could have went for touchdowns. Well, one of them did, obviously, but yeah, I'm a little nervous on Brook Hill right now because that play was just open. It was just wide open. So obviously Brook Hill's gonna tighten up some things. They're gonna tighten up some bolts, and they'll be ready for the next go around. But we're gonna see what they do on offense here.
Well, their coaching staff will bring something back. But yes, they are on offense. We'll see how they do. So Jonah McCowan in the backfield, all alone. Twins left, single receiver to the right.
Now this is new
on the referees.
The last time I got a chance to see Brook Hill, Jonah was the backup. So I guess they're kind of playing around with that, trying to figure out a good fit.
Right, and I think and I was wondering what they were doing. That they have that penalty. Yeah, they're going to have to move it up further. I thought on a penalty it should go to the 35 or the 30 or the 35. But yeah, the coaches are like, what's going on?
It's bad when the coaches have to tell the referees what the rules are.
Tyler referees. So McCown behind, he takes the sneak up the middle, and is slammed at the line of scrimmage. The ball is fumbled. And
we'll see what the referees say.
Waiting on the referee. And it's going to be Dallas Christian ball. And that was hit by Porter Nix, the defensive tackle, number 50. He's a 6'4" senior, Vince, 265 off the end, defensive tackle.
I would have fumbled too.
Somebody head on, and I watched him, and he kind of ducked down, but I think he just helmet on the ball there. And nonetheless, the Chargers take over. One offensive play by Brook Hill, and the Chargers have the ball on the turnover.
Let's see what they cook up.
So Carney back, and we have a little movement, but he gets back in time. Carney on the keeper, gets about 4 yards on the play. It's going to be second down. Trying to figure out who on the stop there.
I believe that was number 17, Luke McNeil.
Yeah, I think number 73, Alexander Hooptanimi, on the stop as well. It's going to be second down, and I believe 6 on the play. Man in motion. Carney back.
Watch that swing.
Looks to the side, has a wide open receiver, and hit. And it's going to be a catch, he says. That's going to be Corey Taylor. And Corey Taylor is the one who scored the touchdown earlier.
He's
and
dangerous.
He gets down there at the 5-yard line. Coverage by number 5, Colton Richards. And Colton was there right when the ball got there and hit him. Got him out of bounds, but not before a first down. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Carney in the backfield, number 13, Jaden Davis to his right. Man in motion. Hand off to Davis. Davis to the outside. Cuts up and tries to keep in there and cuts in into the end zone. Touchdown. Chargers. So a 5-yard touchdown run by Jaden Davis. And a good job by the defense to cut him up, but they didn't stop him. There was no backside pursuit. So with that, here comes the kick. And it's up. And it's good. So just like that.
Brook Hill is down 2 scores.
Yeah, 9 minutes and 14 seconds left. It's 14-0. The Chargers lead. And we're still in the first quarter. We'll be right back here at Brook Hill. Don't go anywhere.
That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
And we are back here in Brook Hill. 2 quick strikes, and one started with a 71-yard touchdown pass, and then a fumble recovery by the Chargers after just one
play.
One play.
Yeah.
And then they get in the end zone. So 14-0 here with 9 minutes and 14 seconds left.
You know, I'll say, if anybody can dig their way out of a hole, it's Brook Hill.
Oh, it's Brook Hill. They definitely can. They have that ability. Mm-hmm. So we're going to see how they can do. There's the kick. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Uh-oh.
And a good little stutter step.
Oh!
And I'm trying to figure out who that is. Is it number
2? Is that 2?
No, that's number – I can't quite see who it is. It looks like number 3. That's going to be Xavier Kendrick. Nope, that's going to be Williams, because it's Samuel Williams. So the guard will get it on their own 36-yard line, and let's see what they can do this time. And now Cam Ryle, number 10, will be the quarterback for the guard.
Yeah, like I said, they're going to switch it up till they get it right.
They really are. Handoff up the middle. And once again, running back is met. That was number 6.
Yeah, DJ
Braxton Durrett
that made that tackle on that.
So Durrett goes nowhere. No gain on the play as he was met.
Dallas Christian is really after it right now, early.
Well, and I will tell you, the guard, like you said just a minute ago, the guard had the ability, but I think they just came out a little bit high-strung, maybe. They got to calm down, take some breaths, because they're not out of it. It's only 2 touchdowns and a lot of game. There's a handoff. Durrett again to the outside. A good cut back up off of a great block and a good 8-yard run.
And I got to meet Durrett at the beginning of the year. He's a really good kid.
Oh, yeah.
Really good kid.
He's a really good kid. I've met him myself.
Yeah, he's real laid back, I'll say.
Durrett comes out. Carlos Offrey comes in. So it's going to be 3rd down and looks like 3. So they gave him 7 on that run. And we'll see how and what the guard are going to draw up on this play. A good crowd here on the Brook Hill side. There's the snap. Handoff up the middle. And no gain as he's hit from behind the line of scrimmage. Actually, a gain of about a 1. And
the whole defensive line was on that one.
Well, Devontae High, the nose guard, number 79, 6'2", 322-pound senior.
He's going to be trouble all night.
Yeah, and, I mean, that's a big old boy. I'm 6'3", around 3, and he's a big old boy. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 2. They're going to bring the punt team out for the guard after a gain on that. And a couple of players go back. Corey Taylor and William Nettles are back for the punt return. It goes going to go to Nettles. Nettles is going to get it at about the 18-yard line. He's going to take it to the middle of the field.
Oh, wow.
Cut back to the outside, crosses the 30. He's taken down at about the 34-yard line, and that's where he'll stop. Luckily, Leland Watley was there to make the tackle, and the Chargers will take over, and we'll take a short break. We'll be right back here from Brook Hill. Don't go anywhere.
Cheryl Germany Higgins has lived in Chapel Hill all her life, and she and her team would love to help you invest your hard-earned money in very conservative ways at Income Portfolio Strategies. Over 40 years of banking and investment experience. Give her a call today at 903-509-2289.
And we are back. It's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 34-yard line. Nettles in motion. Now Davis in motion.
Okay. Oh, looks like he's going to make
Carney on the run, and he's taken down at the 41-yard line. The ball goes loose.
He loses the ball.
But the referee says he was down,
Oh.
and I don't think he was.
I don't think he was either.
And neither do the coaches. The coaches are having a conversation, and so are the refs. But they're going to say he was down by contact, and I don't believe that was
just to give the credit out. Marcelo Martinez was the one that made that contact. He started the contact. But,
well, he did a good job there.
Yeah.
Luke Carney on the carry. It was a good run. He got an 8-yard or 7-yard run. It's going to be 2nd down and 3. Carney in the backfield. A lot of motion by these guys. There's a hit off up the middle. And a good, solid hit. But he's going to get enough for a first down. He was running, but he's going backwards. And that's going to be by number 16, Marcelo Martinez again. He's everywhere. That boy goes everywhere.
That guy, he's like I said, he's kind of there. I don't want to say like a star on defense. I'm trying to be humble about it, but dude, he's good. He's real good.
1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 47-yard line. And it's back. It's a throw over to Nettles again. Nettles to the outside. He's taken out of bounds, but a good run.
Yeah, brought down by
a good carry. 31-yard line of
Colton Richards.
Yeah, 31-yard line of the guard. And Nettles getting out there. 1st down and more for the Chargers, getting deep into the guard territory. And the guard defense still struggling on those passes, trying to cover those fast receivers on the outside. A lot of movement on this offense, and I don't know if it's confusing the defense.
Yeah, I feel like it's leading to the confusion they're having.
And Luke Carney in the back. Jordan Davis on motion to the outside with a little swing. Carney keeps heads to the outside and is stopped. Good job by the defense. About 4 guard were there. Number 73, Alexander Houtanimi. I hope I'm saying that correct, but he was out there, one of the ones that stopped Carney. 3-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Carney in the back. Robinson in motion. Now Davis in motion. Throw to the outside to Robinson. Robinson down the sidelines. He's hit, breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, and doesn't quite break those. 2 more gets him. That's going to be number 4, Carlos Offrey.
Offrey, yes, sir. That's another one of their stars on defense.
But forward progress gets him up to the 28 or 27-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. And I believe this may be the first third down they've had.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Brook Hill needs this stop right here.
Big Gabriel Santos comes in the middle there, trying to stop probably Jaden Davis, who's going to go out in motion now. And there's a throw. Oh, no, he doesn't. He keeps it, but throws it in the middle. And Nettles has it. He breaks a tackle and spins. Touchdown. Chargers. And he makes it to about the 3 and just does a little spin move and gets past 3 Brook Hill guard and gets into the end zone. And that was a 23-yard, I think that was about a 23-yard touchdown pass. The kick is up. And the point after attempt is good. That's going to be Matthew Newert, and that's the kicker for the Chargers. So with 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first quarter, your score here at Brook Hill, 21 for the Chargers, 0 for the guard. We'll be right back. Our sponsor for touchdowns here tonight is Precision Scanning. We'll be right back.
That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Back here in Bullard, Texas at the campus of the Brook Hill School. The Dallas Christian Chargers getting set to kick off. Score is 21-0. And here's the kick. It's going to go deep. Samuel Williams has it to the outside.
Wow.
Nope, that wasn't Williams. I apologize. That was number 23, Ronnie Lindris. And they'll get it to about the 31-yard line. And that's where Brook Hill will take it.
And you can see the coaching staff getting the offense ready, prepping them, letting them know. They got a game plan.
Oh, they're looking at something.
They see something. They just got to get it going. They got to get the ball rolling. They may start a little slow just to get the momentum, you know. We'll see. We'll see what they do.
Ooh. There's the pass to the outside. That's going to go to Durrett. Gain of 4 on the play by Durrett. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. And Ryle still the quarterback for the Brook Hill guard. 3 minutes, 8 seconds. It's going to stop that clock as Durrett went out of bounds. And we'll see what else the Brook Hill guard have in store. Oh, and he's hitting the backfield.
Wow.
That was a handoff, and that's number 50. Let's see who that is. That's Porter Nix. That's the defensive tackle. That's your 6'4" man. He's huge.
He is.
He's going to go out and take a rest. Clean the meat out of his teeth on that one.
Where do they find these kids?
I do not know. And Raymond Gilroy, I hope I pronounced that right. I apologize. He's going to come in. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 after that.
Okay.
And I believe we're going to have a timeout. Yeah. That's what we're going to have. A timeout for Brook Hill with 2 minutes, 21 seconds left in the first quarter. We're going to take a timeout with them. And you're watching NETsn live from Brook Hill. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're out of the timeout.
Oh, there he goes.
Ryle going up the middle with a good keeper to the outside. Gets to around the 40-yard line, trying to get to that line to gain. Just shy, but the clock is still going to run. They're saying he went down in bounds. I think Corey Taylor. No, excuse me, DJ Lampkins, number 6. was in on the stop.
The offense is still on the field.
And it is. It's going to be 4th down and short. And I think they made that decision during that timeout, Vince. That may have been a look. We're in this.
Yeah.
We're in here. We're down by 21. It's for, we're going to do it.
Absolutely.
And I think it's a smart play. I'd have done the
is.
same thing. I don't think I'd have said, hey, let's punt it. No. We're not going to give them the ball back unless we have to. We're going to go for every opportunity we can to get the ball in the end zone. So Cam Ryle takes a snap, goes up the middle, gets hit, and
met at the line of scrimmage.
And I don't even know. That's
DJ Lampkin seems like he
again.
made the initial contact, but
Porter Nix, I believe, was in on that one too, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he's like a brick wall. Let's be honest. He's like a brick wall out there.
Well, look at him, man.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. So for a turnover on downs, as that was a 4th down play, it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 39-yard line of Brook Hill. And what concerns me right now is Brook Hill's got its heads down, and they don't need to have that. It's still early in the game. They're not out of it, and the defense can come back. But Luke Carney is in the backfield. He keeps it, gets the outside, finds a hole up the middle, gets hit, and goes down, but right around the 29. Are they going to give him the 29? They're going to give him the 10 yards? And it looks like they are. They're going to give him a 1st down. So 1st and 10 as Luke Carney gets that one on the run. Carney in the backfield.
Getting in position. They're getting ready. I want to say
hand up on the middle
before I even start.
Yep, that's going to be Davis to the outside into the end zone.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Luke. Yeah. Jaden Davis once again. And a 29-yard touchdown run for the Chargers. And barring the point after attempt, they're up 27. Might be 28. We're going to see what Mr. Matthew Newart does as he comes out, sophomore kicker for the Chargers. And there's a snap. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So 28-0 here with 38 seconds left. We're still in the 1st quarter here in Brook Hill. And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We'll be back.
That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
And we are back here at the Brook Hill School in Bullard, Texas for the game. Dallas Christian up 28-0 over Brook Hill. Brook Hill getting set.
So, Keith, let me ask you a question.
Talk to me.
You're down 28-0.
Mm-hmm.
Now, from what I have observed from the offense of Brook Hill, you have two quarterbacks. You have Cam Ryle and you have Jonah McCown.
Oh, we got a little razzle-dazzle. Sorry, Vince. Got a little razzle-dazzle.
Uh-oh.
They faked the kick, and then they all backed up. That's kind of neat. Sorry, go ahead.
No, what I was going to say is that from what I've learned from the two is that Cam is more of a runner. He when plays break down, he's got the ability to get out of the pocket.
Right.
Jonah seems like he has a strong arm, but sometimes is hesitant to get the ball out of his hands.
Right. We got a flag on the play, too. Well, and you got to utilize the strength, and you got to wonder what Brook Hill's going to come out with, because let me tell you, they're not done.
They're not done. They're not done. But I guess
know
what
the
I'm
coaches
getting at
and know the players.
At some point, you got to start just throwing it downfield and see what you can do. Which I wonder who they decide to go with for that. Like, would they go with Cam? They stick with Cam, or would they switch back over to Jonah?
You got a holding on the guard, so that's going to back him up even more. So instead of 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line, you're going to have 1st and 10 at about the 12-yard line.
Yeah.
And that's going to put them deeper. As far as your question goes, Vince, Riles coming out right now. You've got more speed on one side.
He can definitely run the football. I'm not saying he can't throw, but he really can move with his feet. And I guess my thing right now is that, I know we want to get on the board, but you got to get a quick strike. You got to get down the field.
Well, we're going to see what happened. Riles in the backfield. They got 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Let's see how Brook Hill can recover and come back, because we know they can. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff.
And here we go. He's looking for him.
Is hit. And he's hit by Jaden Krall, 6'3" senior.
Well, that's something I didn't see coming there.
And he's going to be taken down in the backfield. It's going to be about a 1, 2, 3. It's going to be a 4-yard loss. So 2nd down. And that's going to end the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter.
So your score after 1 is Dallas Christian 28, Brook Hill 0. But guys, we got a lot of game ahead of us. So
yeah,
you got the coaches of Brook Hill and the players going to come to the sideline and get things figured out.
Yeah, they're going to figure this out.
But you also got Dallas Christian going to be on that other side, and they're going to still be trucking away. We got a good game.
Yeah.
So, hey, if you're watching, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. They're going to switch sides, and we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
And we are back here at Brook Hill. We got our chat open, guys. If you want to chat with us, I'm looking here and, got a lot of people. We got some, we want to say hello to people from Monterrey, Mexico. We got some people watching from Hanover. Welcome. Got some Chargers fans, Brook Hill. Hey, we're good with anybody who wants to watch. Got a handoff up the middle. He's got it wide open to the outside. He can break. Oh, and he's caught. Woo! I don't know
Just
who had
couldn't
that.
turn
I can't
the corner.
see that from here. Who
I'm
had
waiting
that ball?
to see him. I'm waiting to see him turn. Number one,
That's
Chris
Westbrook.
Scott.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's defense. Y'all got the offense. You got the defense.
I believe that was Durrett.
Durrett was on the run. You're right. And you said who was on the
Chris
stop?
Scott was the tackler.
Man, I thought if Durrett could have broken that, but Scott did a good job of closing
he
it.
couldn't turn that corner.
Lord.
And actually, Chris Scott is listed as their running back, so I see why he caught him.
All right, and I'll tell you, my friend here from Finland, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that first part, but welcome from Finland. We're glad that you're watching for us or with us. There's a handoff up the middle, gets a good gain, and gets out of the way almost to the 10-yard. Well, gets to about the 7-yard line.
And that's Durrett again on that run, and looks like he was actually brought down again by Chris Scott. You know, we got a lot of people from all around that watch
really
this game.
do, yeah.
And me and Brett before have said hello to them. I have accepted them as my people.
Well, of course.
And so I know we got some people watching from Mexico. Where are my people from Hawaii that was with us a couple of weeks ago? I want to hear from you guys too.
Hey, my brother's actually at Hawaii right now. But
Oh,
that's
I
not
know
the
he's chilling.
Here, yeah, we got a punt going on here, so Brook Hill is going to punt. There it's going. And I believe that's Nettles. No, that's number 8.
That's number 8.
That's Corey Taylor. He's going to go down the outside. He's hit, knocked out of bounds, and we got a penalty flag coming in. No, we get a lot of people when we do Brook Hill games, and it's actually from both sides. We know a lot of exchange students and a lot of students from across the world come to Brook Hill, but we also know that a lot of students from across the world go to other schools of Brook Hill play, like Dallas Christian.
Yeah, absolutely.
And other academies that they go to. So it is awesome to see. It's personal foul, by the way, on Dallas Christian. So that's going to back him up. It is phenomenal, and it's wonderful to see how diverse worldwide these schools are. And so I love to see it. So we're glad that you're all watching, and we welcome you all.
Yeah, I've only left Texas one time, and that was to New Mexico. So if somebody wants to invite me to dinner in Hawaii, I've been to Mexico. I'm sorry, I've been to Cabo before.
And let me tell you something. If you want to invite me to dinner from down the road, I'll come. I'm a big old boy. I will eat dinner
what
anywhere.
You cooking? Let's go.
And I'll cook with you. I don't care. I can cook.
I'll eat
Why
anything.
my wife married me, because she told me, buy me a house. It doesn't have to have a kitchen, but I cook. I'm the one that cooks, so we good.
Yeah.
All right, we're in the second quarter. Dallas Christian has the ball, and so Luke Carney is in there. He takes the ball, takes a pump fake to the right-hand side, has a wide open receiver, and it's there. Touchdown, Chargers. And that is a 28-yard touchdown pass by Carney to Nettles. That's becoming a common chorus that we're singing here, Vince.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't have to be the best DB or safety, anything like that. You got to get in the backfield to make sure that those guys look good.
Yeah.
You can only cover for so long,
The kick is up, and the kick is good. 35 is the score for Dallas Chargers. We'll be right back here in Brook Hill. Don't go anywhere.
That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544. Big Mike's Billiards, proud sponsor of NETsn. With 25 years experience in the pool table moving and service industry, Big Mike strives to ensure complete satisfaction. The quality and care he and his team put into every move and every service call is the highest standard of service in the industry. Big Mike sells and services some of the best pool tables available today. He is an expert in caring for and moving any type of billiard table, whether it is across the room or across the country. At Big Mike's Billiards, no pool table repair job is too big or too small. Whether your table needs new cushions, felt, or to be...
We are back here at Brook Hill. Glad that you are with us. And here's the kickoff. It's going to go deep. And a fair catch looks like is by Ryder Williams.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to get about to the 30-yard line is where Brook Hill will take it. Am I correct on that, or is it going to go further back? I can't tell. I don't know where it went.
I think the ref is trying to figure that out too. 12. A 12-yard line? No, I'm sorry, we're way up here.
That's the 25-yard line.
25. Okay.
Sounds like a plan. So 25-yard line is where Brook Hill will take over. And who do they have out there right now, Vince? They have Riles still?
Yeah, Riles is still the quarterback.
Riles out there. Handoff up the middle.
And, man, I mean, Dallas Christian is big. Number 79. Look at him. He's just shimmying and –
Leland Watley on that carry. A gain of 1.
Okay, all right. Change your plans. That's a big – Dallas Christian is a big tree. We're going to chop him down. And it's going to be – we're going to have to get them inch by inch, right? So, again, what they're doing is I feel like the best option right now is just try to wear them down. Just get average of 4 yards per play. Just do the little things right now.
Right.
To get down the field. Because I don't think they've passed the 50 yet.
They're having Watley again on the carry, but he is hit hard.
Wow. Brought
in
down
the
by
backfield. That's number 50 again. That's what's his name, Porter?
Porter.
Yep. That's Porter again. And he is getting through the front of that line
Wow.
just with ease. He just is just marching right through.
I mean,
So that's going to be a 3rd down and long now for the guard.
maybe you try to get him out in space a little bit. Maybe try some screens with the tailback and the receivers and see if that can help get them away from that offensive line, that front 7.
Right.
That defense, because that's a war zone right there right now.
Well, and you're trying to run up the middle when you have a combined weight of, 300.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pass to the outside, but just led him a little bit too far. And I believe the intended receiver.
It's number 35?
Yeah, Leland Watley.
Watley, yeah.
So that'll bring up 4th down and long, and they're going to come out and punt.
I know Brook Hill can score on this defense. They just haven't figured it out yet. Sometimes it's like that. Some games are like that where it's going to take time to figure out
and I think
what's going to work.
They're going to I hate to say this, and this is not a defeatist attitude. I think they just got to make it to halftime where they can get in there and draw up a game plan and have a minute and then come back out. Oh, they're going to fake the punt, but they have there, and that's what it's going to be.
But there's flag on the play.
Well, the flag is going to be a penalty on the defense. It's going to be pass interference.
Okay, Brook Hill, I see you. I like that.
That's
they're
one.
trying. They're trying. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't hold on to the receiver when he's trying to get to the ball, and that's what.
I think it kind of scared him a little bit, and he was like, "Oh, I can't let him go."
Yeah, I can't let him go, and yeah, they're gonna call, and that was a blatant pass interference.
Yeah.
But really and truly, I mean, and honestly, if he'd have let him go past, it'd have been a touchdown. Well, I don't know if it would have been a touchdown because they're pretty fast, but and not that we're not, but he would have caught it because that was number 5, Tremaine Robinson. But yeah, it was a good play, good first down play. So the Brook Hill guard's gonna get it back. So smart play. And I think the coach is over there kind of arguing the fact of the matter, and really, it's kind of a smart argument on the coach's part because who initiated
there we
the
go.
block? Another
Look
little
at this. Oh,
another little play there, but who's he throwing to?
Yeah.
Because I would tell you what the intended receiver was, but I don't see one.
But I like the play selection.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Love it. See, that's why I like this coaching staff because they know how to make adjustments. I talk a lot about that, making adjustments. And sometimes I watch games where I see coaches just get set in their ways, and they just want to say, okay, that's what we're good at. That's the only thing we're going to do.
And they're trying to pull it out. They're trying to throw a little something different, open it up a little bit, and that's what you got to do. You got to open up that defense.
He understands, and he's like, we're going to try everything.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to open up the playbook.
Pass in the middle and missed incomplete pass. And that was to Westbrook. And that brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, yeah. Because losing this game, honestly, it doesn't – I mean, okay, so you lose this game to Dallas Christian. So, I mean, it ain't even over yet, honestly. They could turn this around in the second half. I believe in stuff like that. I believe in those miracles. But let's say they do. Let's say they lose this game tonight. I mean –
got a handoff up the middle. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Vince.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I was going to say, though, winning district is cool and all, but I want state, right? Yeah. So if I lose this game and if this is the only game I lose, that's fine.
Right.
But we're going to find out what works and what doesn't work. So if we run into a team like this in the playoffs, we know what to do.
Well, and you're going to find out and my dad used to say, you're going to test your metal. Mm-hmm. And you're going to see what you're made of.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And Brook Hill is, I said a minute ago, I see them, their heads down. They're not down anymore.
Nah.
Their heads are up.
So Coach said something
Coach
out there.
talked to them. They saw it too. So now they're up. They're trying something. They're getting a little fire. They're not laying down. And I like that. A good punt to the outside. That's going to take a little bit of a Brook Hill bounce. That's going to get down to about the 27-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 28.
All right.
Dallas Christian. So 7 minutes left in the first half. 35-0 is your score here at Brook Hill. We're going to see what Brook Hill defense can do after a little razzle-dazzle on the offense to try to get things going. But a little life comes in on the Brook Hill side, so maybe we'll see this defense throw a little stun action, a little blitz action to throw a little
Brook Hill in that
stone
cannonball
into that.
defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see how that goes. Luke Carney and the Charger offense back out there. Jaden Davis to his right. Nettles off to the outside. Hand off to Davis.
Okay.
Off
right.
to the left. And
Net
a
by
good
multiple.
stop. And that's going to be number 11, Samuel Williams, saying, get back here. No.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere. I got you. They gave him a little. Do you think they gave him a little bit more yardage than not?
I kind of feel like did.
I don't think
They
he
were a
made it
little
that
more
far,
generous.
but you know,
Yeah. That's all right.
but I'm not wearing stripes, so
Yeah.
that's not me. It's gonna be second down in about 6, and a pass, wide open receiver. Believe that is that Nettles again, number
that
3.
him? Turn to me. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's him.
Yep, that's who that's gonna be.
I mean, that offense, the way they're running it, I'm even kind of thrown off by where the ball is at times.
Right, that was a good little play action fake there. It was a quick. That's a quick play. I don't know if you can really. It's more of a play act.
And that motion,
A
man,
play
it makes me want to bite every time.
Yeah.
Every time I see him move and he snaps the ball, I want to follow it, you know.
Carney.
But that's the ideal of it. That's the
And-
ideal of that
yep.
motion.
Carney in the backfield. Little lead on that and hands it off. Davis gets hit from the backfield. And a good job. And then once again, I believe that was
You got multiple.
Samuel
17
Williams.
And Luke McNeil.
Yeah, that was Samuel Williams coming from the backside.
Oh, yeah.
And you, like you said, yeah, Luke McNeil.
Yeah, there was a couple of them over there.
Yeah. I
They
think
fly to the ball. That's what they do.
And I think Samuel Williams came from behind and is made the initial hit from behind, and then McNeil kind of got him and helped little tandem action there. And then we go second down. Hand off to Davis, goes to the left side. He's hit in the middle of the field. Did make a gain. They're going to call a timeout. But no, excuse me, there's going to be a penalty flag down, and that's usually in the area of either offsides or holding. Oh, it's going to be illegal motion.
Eventually, it was coming. I mean, they got guys.
Well, they
going
got
left
guys.
and right.
Yeah, they got guys moving. You know, it's like U-Haul over there, just
Yeah.
moving left, moving right, moving up, moving down. Good Lord.
Brings up second down and 12 for the Chargers.
So here we go. It's going to be second down, and we got another time. Well, we got a timeout. It's going to be a
Yes, sir.
timeout, and Dallas Christian's going to take that one. So we're going to take it with him. Hey, guys, we'll be right back. We got this game going on here. Don't let the score fool you. It is Brook Hill, and we'll see what happens. We'll be right back here in Bullard. You're watching NETsn. Don't go away.
Texas Ox Home and Construction. Local builder in the Bullard, Flint, White House, Chapel Hill area. Building custom homes, specialized homes, and investment properties. Feel free to reach out and get started today at 903-216-8655 or send them an email at texoxhomes@gmail.com.
All right, we come out of the timeout. We got some scores from around the area, and one of them is from our own intern Claire over in Troop, as Troop is hosting West Rusk, and the Raiders lead the undefeated Tigers right now 7-0 in the first quarter. Incomplete pass thrown by Carney over there to Jaden Davis, and that'll bring up third down. Chapel Hill with Bret over there in Chapel Hill leads Henderson 21-3 in the second quarter. Halftime in Overton. Overton leading Alto 21-20 at halftime. That's an interesting score.
Okay.
We have 3rd down and 12 here in Brook Hill as Carney alone in the backfield. He's going to take a 2-step drop. Throws.
He's wide open.
Wide open receivers. Davis around the 40-yard line. He's hit. Breaks.
Oh, wow. Still up.
Couple of tackles. Hit another
Still
one.
up.
Broke another one. And taken down finally at the 25-yard line of Brook Hill. And we have an injured player on the field. And so with that, we're going to take a little break for an injury timeout. And our injury timeout is brought to you by Century 21. We'll be right back.
Karen Murphy with Century 21 is on your team, assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get you the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
While the player comes off the field, we're going to do some more things. Here's a big one to watch, Vince. Second quarter, Liberty, Ilu, and Pleasant Grove are tied at 14.
Uh-oh.
That's a big one. And then Bullard leads Rusk 14-0 in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Lindale leads Palestine 16-13. And Atlanta is over White Oak 40-0 in the second quarter right now. And back here at Brook Hill, we have Carney handing off to Davis up the middle. Davis makes it around the 15 down to about the 14-yard line before taking down. And it looks like, I think it's Suravi. Yep, Suravi takes him down. ARP right now leads Quitman 12-0. And Garrison right now leads Grapeland 27-0. White House leads Mount Pleasant 21-0 right now in the second quarter.
A lot of blowouts right now.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be first down, and Davis once again gets it. Pops to the outside, and Williams chases him down, gets down to about the 8-yard line. Flag is on the play. That's in the area of holding, and we're going to see what comes as that side judge there, which he usually does for the holding. And I believe it's going to be on that number 55. He was kind of standing there like with the guilty hand in the cookie jar look. And that was Kamari Caldwell, and that sure is what it was called, was holding. So that's going to back him up and replay. But a good chase down by Samuel Williams to stop that one. Tyler Legacy and Royce City are playing right now in Royce City. 20-10 is Tyler Legacy leads that one. Pine Tree and Hallsville playing right now, 3-7 as Pine Tree leads. Here's a big one. Our sister station over in center. As Carthage plays center, 23-14 in the second quarter, and Carthage leads that one.
Oh.
And
Touchdown.
that's a touchdown for the Chargers. Jaden Crawl on that play. And the Chargers once again find the end zone with 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. They're going to set up for the point after attempt. Waiting on the snap. Snap is back. Here's the kick. It's up, and it is good. So with that, 2 minutes left, 2.5 minutes left in the first half. We'll be back here in Brook Hill. Don't go anywhere.
That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
And there's the kickoff. It's going to go back to about the 2-yard line. And a good run back by the guard down to about the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10 as Brook Hill will have it at the 25. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left in the first half. Well, Vince, first half wasn't what we thought.
No, not at all.
We got a whole nother half to play, so wondering what I want your thoughts. You know the game. You play the game. What do you think's going to go in that locker room over in the Brook Hill side?
You know,
and remember, Christian school.
Yeah.
But what are you looking at?
That's why it's happening in the locker room, but not on the field.
Right.
But what I will tell you is this: I have spoke with Coach Hubbard before the season started, and he told me about this game in particular. He said this was the big one that he was looking out for on his schedule. So I knew this was going to be that game for them. You know, can we keep up? Can we stop them? You know, at this point, 42-0. What I'm looking at is how do I stop the bleeding on defense, and can I get past the 50? Can I just march down the field?
Right.
You know, offensively, and what that looks like. So,
see, in my opinion, is can we stop them from getting into the end zone?
And that's where I'm struggling because, like I said, even I'm watching this game and I'm biting on that motion every time.
Right.
You know, and they got such a good offense.
Sorry, I was just saying we had
No,
time out, but yeah, and you're right. I get, and I'm a defensive-minded guy, but my deal is I'm more of a let's stop the bleeding type of guy, and what can we do from here? Yeah, we want to get in the end zone. We want to make some points, but it doesn't matter how much. I mean, here's the deal. It doesn't matter how much water I get out of the boat. If I'm using a cup and the hole is the size of a bucket, it don't matter.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and I'm of course my answer always up front is get pressure on the quarterback.
Right.
But the thing is, again, with that motion, you get in that backfield, you don't know where that ball is going.
right.
You know, that's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
Because if you come through that line of scrimmage, he's going to hand it off.
We have a fumble on the play. And it looks like we had a fumble on the snap. And it's going to be Dallas Christian is going to take over at the 20-yard line.
Oh, wow.
And so, and we're still over. I mean, it's 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
And they're down at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for Dallas Christian going the other way on the Brook Hill 19-yard line.
Now, defensively, you have shown signs to be able to stop the run.
Right.
Their biggest issue is the passing game. And I don't know if they're running – I feel like they're not running man, and I don't want to say that that's the answer. I don't want to say that. But with being so confused by the motion and afraid of the run, there's people who are wide open at times on the field. And the only way I know to stop that, I'm not a coach, but the only way I know to stop that is to man up. Everybody get a man. We run man and just put a body on a body. You know.
A good stop by Brook Hill. Samuel Williams in on the stop there. Loss of around 2. Williams getting a little defensive happy here. I'm calling his name a lot. But doing a good job on defense to at least be in there and make some tackles.
But one thing I will say, Keith, is that I've met all of these coaches, and I know, if anything, Coach Riles and the rest of that organization, they're going to go into that locker room, and they're going to devise some formula to get the ball moving.
Oh, yeah. Well, and one of the things that I from from my standpoint, and if I was a coach, one of the biggest things that I would push at halftime is tackles. Make your tackles.
Yeah.
Wrap up. Make
Absolutely.
the stop. Let's go back to fundamentals. You can't hit what you can't see. I see a lot of heads ducking when they try to stop. I see a lot of let's dive to hit him. These guys you cannot stop just to hit, mainly because one of two things. One, they're pretty fast, and they're going to bounce right off of you.
Yeah.
And two, they're pretty big. They're not going to be able to go down like that. You've got to wrap up. You've got to take them down. Davis comes to the outside. He's going to go and touchdown. And I don't even know how many touchdowns that is for Jaden Davis, but he gets into the end zone again for Dallas Christian. But no, they've got to wrap up. Hit, break him over, hit, wrap up, break over, drop him down.
Yeah.
And they're just not doing that. They're hitting them, and they're playing. They're trying to play NFL tackle.
Yeah.
They're trying to play Madden, where they can dive and hit and try to knock them out that way. You just can't do that. Not with these guys.
And this is why you have to fall in love with the little things, the small details, right? Because overall, the big scheme of things, you look at the score, 48, about to be 49-0, and mentally
that kick is good.
Mentally kids will walk away. They give up, right? But if I tell you that you got to find a way to just say, I'm here to just play ball. That's all I'm here to do.
Right.
Whatever the score is, I'm not worried about it at this point. I'm just going to do my best while I'm out there on the field.
Right.
I don't know what that conversation is like coming out of Coach Rao, but I'm just saying like I've been on that side before. I've been on both sides of it.
Right.
And you up and you loving it,
Oh, yeah.
and it's hype and it's fun.
Yep.
But I'm saying when you're on the other side of it, you got to find that fun now.
Oh, yeah.
You got to find it.
And they'll get it.
They'll get it.
And
I
they
believe
have
it.
fun. We watched them have fun. It's just
Absolutely.
tonight's one of those down times. 40 seconds left in the first half. And, the score is not what we thought it would be on our end, as far as we thought it was going to be a good – and it's a good game, but it's not what we thought it would be game-wise. And these kids are playing hard. I don't want to take anything away from them because they are playing hard.
Yeah.
But you know what I like seeing? And I'll tell you this in a minute. I stand up every once in a while. The same amount of people that were here when the game started are still here now.
Absolutely. I love it.
They support their team, and I love watching
That's
it.
what they're here
And
for.
I look over to the other side, and the same amount of people that were here when the game started are still here for Dallas Christian. And that's just a wonderful thing to see. I love seeing that. And every time I come here and do these games, and, Vince, I go, and I've done a lot of games at a lot of different places. Pardon me. And you see a lot of different types of fans. Every time I come here, the fans of Brook Hill always stick with their players.
Yeah.
But not only that, the visiting fans always stick with their team.
Oh yeah.
Remember, I was here with you 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And
they were
there to the bitter end.
Yeah.
And so it's amazing to watch, and it just makes me smile about the type of play and what they have. And they're going to do a little kneel down
to just get
in this and to get to the
get into the locker room.
Yeah, get in the locker room and finish this first half. And I'd be surprised if the other team calls a timeout.
Keith, I've been on the other side of that too. I've watched some games where it's third quarter and it's a score like this, and you see people pack it up.
Yeah.
And they start leaving, it's so frustrating.
And it makes
when I
you
see that.
discouraged.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna call no names. I'm not gonna tell you what teams it was, but
Well, there's no need.
Yeah.
We don't do that. NETsn doesn't do that.
We don't do that.
We don't do that.
Yeah. But one thing that me and Bret used to pride ourselves on is regardless win or loss, we were going to always hang it out. We were going to always stick out and, watch the game.
Yeah. Well, that's going to do it for the half. And the score here at halftime, 49 for Dallas Christian. Brook Hill hasn't gotten anything on the board yet, but we got another half coming up. So we're going to go to a break real quick. I don't know what they're going to do for halftime yet, but we're going to find out and bring it right back here and see what we got for you. We'll be back in just a minute and maybe get you some scores for halftimes ourselves. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you back in just a moment.
Here at L4 Media, we talk high school football, 4A, 3A, and 2A in Texas. We talk East Texas sports. We talk NFL, guy talk, movie, and booze. We also talk wrestling and so much more. So like and subscribe and check us out.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at NETsn.
Escorted by John and Veronica Dietz. Ava has cheered for 5 years, 2 of those years at Brook Hill. Her favorite memory is winning the state championship last year. Ava Dietz. Kaylee Elise Fitzgerald. Kaylee is the daughter of and escorted by Patrick and Amy Fitzgerald. Kaylee has cheered at Brook Hill for 7 years, and her favorite memory is walking through the Taco Bell drive-thru with her sister, Landry, Sydney, and Coach Hubbard begging for food and winning steak. Kaylee Fitzgerald. Lauren Foster. Lauren is the daughter of and escorted by Jason and Megan Foster. Lauren has cheered for Brook Hill for 6 years, and her favorite memory is 6:45 a.m. conditioning and practices with Coach Coker. Lauren Foster. Abby Garcia. Abby is the daughter of and is escorted by Johnny and Terry Garcia. Abby has cheered for Brook Hill for 7 years, and her favorite memory is when the fire alarm went off at 5 a.m. on competition day at cheer camp. Abby Garcia. Mascot Anna Hall. We've all been wondering who the mascot was. Now we know. Anna is the daughter of and is escorted by Michael and Heather Hall. Anna has been Brook Hill's mascot, Sarge, for 2 years, and her favorite memory is winning Best Mascot 2 years in a row at cheer camp. Anna Hall. Willow Kutash. Willow is the daughter of and is escorted by Ashley and Andy Kutash. Willow has cheered for 6 years, 2 of those at Brook Hill, and her favorite memory is winning the state championship last year with her best friends. Willow Kutash. Taylor McClure. Taylor is the daughter of and is escorted by Mark and Holly McClure. Taylor has cheered for Brook Hill for 2 years, and her favorite memory is cheering in the rain during the thunderstorm her junior year. Taylor McClure. Jenna Ogletree. Jenna is the daughter of and is escorted by Buddy and Lynette Ogletree. Jenna has cheered for Brook Hill for 1 year, and her favorite memory has been cheering at away games. Jenna Ogletree. Kayla Powell. Kayla is the daughter of and is escorted by Erica and Jason Powell. Kayla has cheered at Brook Hill for 7 years, and her favorite memories are basing and cheering with her older sister Brenna her freshman year. Kayla Powell. Dre Tonroy. Dre is the daughter of and is escorted by Carrie and Zach Tonroy. Dre has cheered for Brook Hill for 7 years, and her favorite memory is winning a state championship last year and all of the late nights in the hotels with her best friends, Kayla, Gracie, and Landry. Dre Tonroy. And now the recognitions for our cannon guard. Cash Carter. Cash is the son of and is escorted by Lyle and Katie Carter. Cash has been on the cannon guard for 2 years, and his favorite memory is getting to meet Ben Carson on Founders Day. Cash Carter. Joseph Laird. Joseph is the son of and is escorted by Andy and Allison Laird. Joseph has been on the cannon guard for 2 years, and his favorite memory is the countless pep rallies and football games and just chilling with the boys. Joseph has also been on the Brook Hill cross country team for 4 years, and his favorite memory from cross country is practicing with the team at 6:30 in the mornings. Joseph Laird. Aaron Wynn. Aaron is the son of and is escorted by Tron and Kristen Wynn. Aaron has been on the cannon guard for 2 years, and his favorite memory is sitting on the high jump path by the cannon and watching the game while engaging in conversation with the other cannon guard members. In these conversations, Aaron says he's learned about his fellow cannon guard members and grown closer to them. He also remembers hearing the occasional good grief from Mr. DeMint commenting on the game. Aaron Wynn. Lex Rich. Lex is the son of and is escorted by his mom, Paulette Rich. Lex has been on the cannon guard for 2 years, and his favorite memory is getting to hang out with Mr. DeMint. Lex Rich. For cross country, we have already recognized Joseph Laird and would now like to celebrate Lenny Kiguru. Lenny is the son of Lynette Kiguru and is being escorted tonight by Mrs. Regina White. Lenny has run cross country for Brook Hill for 2 years, and his favorite memory is the Lindell Cross Country Meet. Lenny Kiguru. And now to recognize 4 of our senior drumline members, Hazel Choi. Hazel is the daughter of Nam-Young Lee and is being escorted tonight by her house mom, Mrs. Kim Serrano. Hazel has been on the Spirit of the Guard drumline for 2 years, and her favorite memory is how thrilled she was when she played Stomp perfectly during her first pep rally. Hazel Choi. Yuye Guo. Yuye is the daughter of Yang Rong Guo and Chun Jung and is escorted tonight by Mrs. Glory Delaney. Yuye has been on the drum line for 1 year, and her favorite memory is how nice all the people are to her. Yuye Guo. Captain, Peyton Isaiah Kay. Peyton is the son of Bradford and Tamara Kay and is escorted by his dad, Bradford. Peyton has been in the drum line for 4 years, and his favorite memory is marching in the Tyler Rose Parade. Peyton Kay. And our final senior, Miss Alex Kim. Alex is the daughter of Young Yu Kim and Ju Young Park and is escorted tonight by Mrs. Regina White. Alex has been on drumline for 3 years, and her favorite memory is playing with the drumline until 11 p.m. at night due to an extended football game. Miss Alex Kim. Brook Hill is very proud of these young men and women and the leadership and positive examples they have provided this year. Congratulations, seniors, and thank you for your contribution to Brook Hill Athletics, Cannon Guard, and Drumline. And speaking of Drumline, the Spirit of the Guard Drumline will now take the field and perform some of their recent pieces. So let's hear it for the Brook Hill. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Our cheerleaders, our little guys and gals are coming out tonight. Let's give a big round of applause for our lower school Brook Hill cheerleaders. Great job, ladies. Let's give it up for our lower school cheerleaders. My favorite part of the game. And now let us welcome the Spirit of the Guard drumline under the leadership of Captain Peyton Kay. We would also like to thank Trey Smith and Tanner Smith for their time that they commit to the drum line. Let's give a big round of applause for our drum line. Let's give it up one more time for the Spirit of the Guard drum line and all of the participants in tonight's halftime festivities. Thank you, crowd, for your support of our lower school cheerleaders, our drum line, and our senior festivities.
Here at L4 Media, we talk high school football, 4A, 3A, and 2A in Texas. We talk East Texas sports. We talk NFL, guy talk, movie and booze. We also talk wrestling and so much more. So like and subscribe and check us out.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at NETsn.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Keith Whitman here with Vince to my right. Hope you enjoyed your little halftime break. And we did as well. Some good senior night festivities here in Brook Hill. And we're about 3 minutes away from the second half starting. I want to give you some scores from around. And going to give you one from intern Claire over there in Troop. 7-2 is West Rusk leads the Troop Tigers, undefeated Troop Tigers over there. 7-2. That's a weird score, Vince, but that's the way it is. 42-3, Chapel Hill leads Henderson. And these are second quarter scores, so it may have changed or they may be at halftime, but that's what we have. Overton and Alto in the third quarter, 28-20 as Overton leads Alto right now. Halftime score, Harmony Wascom 26 in that ball game. Here's a good one. This is one I told you earlier we needed to watch. Liberty Ilu and Pleasant Grove, 28-14. Pleasant Grove takes the lead in that game.
Okay.
14-0, Bullard leads over Rusk, and that's just now starting the third quarter. Lindale, Palestine in the second quarter, 29-20. Lindale with the lead in that one, and then Atlanta. Nothing has changed on that one. That's a 40-0 score. I'm sure that's different by now. And let's see. Kilgore, this is a good one. 14-7. Kilgore over Athens right now, just in the second quarter. And then ARP 26-8 over Quitman at halftime. You got any scores, Vince?
Let's see. I got Timpson over Joaquin. Did we talk about that one already?
I have not.
That is 62-0.
Ooh. Ooh.
Let's see here. Some more scores around East Texas. Lufkin over Tyler High, 17-13 in the third quarter.
How's Legacy doing?
Legacy is okay. Scores change. Legacy is down by 4, 20-24 to Royce City.
All right.
In the third quarter as well. Let's see. Atlanta is up 54-0 over White Oak. And Tatum is up at the half over Sabine, 34-21.
And it's 51-30 Carthage over Center at halftime there in Center. And we are about to start our second half here. And as Brook Hill will get the ball. And here we go. There's the kick.
We go.
And we're off.
Oh, look.
And we get a kick. Gets down to about the 39-yard line. And I believe that's going to be is that Ryder Williams, number 2?
Number 2, yes, sir.
And Ryder makes a good little run, get a little fire underneath. And so we see how the offense comes out.
Yeah.
And we'll get down to the 39-yard line. That's where they're going to spot it, I think.
Looks like Dallas Christian may have made some substitutions. So
possibly.
Yeah.
And I believe
0, you really don't have to.
Yeah, and I think we may have a running clock in this second half.
Yeah.
Man in motion is going to be Westbrook for Brook Hill. Ryle on the throw to the outside. And a gain of 1 on the play as Westbrook with the catch. So second down and 9. Hunter Dietz on the stop, senior. Defensive back for Christian. Westbrook in motion, goes to the slot. Handoff up the middle. That's going to be Durrett. Again,
wow.
He's going to be hit from the outside.
Wow.
Micah Mata says, hello, how you doing? And Durrett gets a good gain, but it's going to be third down and 2. So some positive yardage there for the Brook Hill guard. Ryle.
Big hit.
Gets in, has Durrett, I believe. Nope, Durrett is not out there anymore. Westbrook in motion. It's going to be handoff up the middle. First down. And I think that's actually going to be Lee Watley. And first down for the Brook Hill guard. And actually, I believe that is the first down of the game for Brook Hill.
Moving the ball.
So positive movement here as Brook Hill is moving the ball on their first drive.
Now, to be fair to Dallas Christian, like I said, I think they've made some substitutions here. But
hey, we're arguing semantics.
Yeah, we're not going to argue.
Watley on the carry up the middle into Charger territory.
I see now Dallas Christian is a really tough team.
Gain of 3.
Really, really. And you know what's crazy? You know, there's a chance these teams may play again in playoffs. They may see each other again.
And yes, and I agree. They more than likely will.
Yeah.
Watley to the left of Ryle. Single receivers on the left and the right-hand side. Westbrook in motion into the slot. There's the snap. Ryle runs out, but he gets hit.
Brought down by
Jackson Latimer. Sorry about that.
No, you good. You good.
So that'll bring a 3rd down and 10 for the Brook Hill guard. Loss of 2 on the play. And see what the guard can bring up here. Watley to the right-hand side. Ryle waits for the snap. And a blitz comes on, a screenplay, a good job underneath. And that's going to go to, it looks like Ronnie Lindrews, and gets down, first down to about the 17-yard line. And a good job by Brook Hill.
Real good job. Follow that block, young man. Follow that block.
And it looks like they read the blitz perfectly and bring that screenplay underneath.
Yeah.
Exactly what you needed to do. And first down. And quickly to the line. And I believe that was Latimer on the carry there. Yes, sure was. A little shovel pass to Latimer from Ryle. Gain of 2. And thank you to Cameron, who just chatted us up. Covenant is currently leading McKinney 28-7 in the 3rd. So that's going on there for a little district action. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the guard. Ryle hands off to Latimer. Latimer breaks to the outside. Gain of about 4 on the play.
Ooh-wee.
And a good hit. Who was that, Vince?
I believe that was number 47. I'm trying to get the license plate of that truck. Jack Lemon.
That's a freshman.
A freshman. 5'10",
Wow.
180.
So a good play. Latimer goes to the left side of Ryle. Excuse me, Watley. I don't know why I said Latimer. Excuse me, it's Leland Watley. Pass in the middle is going to be blocked down. And I believe that was number 4, Micah Mata, who got a paw up there and knocked it down. And that'll bring 4th down. And I'm sure the kicking unit is going to come out. And Asaji Azigby.
Zigby. I call him
Zigby.
Ziggs.
I like Azigby. He's a good kicker.
Ziggs. Yeah.
And Zigby's a big boy himself.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So they're going to try to get some points on the board. Here's the snap. It's set down. Here's the kick. It's up, and it's got the distance. Does he have the angle? And he does.
Yeah, we lost that. That went into the parking lot somewhere.
It sure did. Good thing my truck's on the other side. So for the first time, the Brook Hill guard is on the board, and it's going to be 49-3 with 5 minutes, 38 seconds left, and counting here in the 3rd quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching NETsn live from Brook Hill. We'll be right back.
That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
And want to reach out to, or say thank you to Joanna, and greetings back to you. She's greetings from Monterrey, Mexico. Go Guard. And so greetings to you as well. And thank you again to all who are watching and chatting with us tonight. We love all of our people who watch, all the fans of their players. You're not fans of us, you're fans of these athletes, and that's why we do what we do, is for these kids, because they come out and work hard. Azigby with the kickoff, and that one's going to go right at about the 1. It's going to be caught, and I believe that's Corey Taylor is going to take it, and he's going to be hit. A little hands to the face there, but it goes unnoticed, gets to about the 22-yard line, and that's where Dallas Christian will have it. and wondering if they're going to bring out a little second-string offense here for the Chargers, like they did on defense.
Let's see what they do. I mean, respectfully, that's what you should do.
And agreed. And if you notice, ladies and gentlemen, the speed of the game, we have 3 minutes and 37 seconds left and counting. They are running the clock in this half. So I have a feeling this half is going to go faster than the first.
Yes.
Just to let you know. So we are not forcing the game to go faster. This is where it is.
I really got the clock right.
Yes. That's it's not us.
Yeah.
Run up the middle, and it's going to be a gain of about, it looks to me like they're going to mark it as a first down spot.
Yeah. We'll credit Colton Richards for that tackle.
And I believe, I believe number 1, Chris Scott, is the quarterback. I can't really tell, but I think that's who it is. Chris Scott
is the quarterback.
The quarterback now. Okay. He is a senior.
Multi-talented.
Yeah. So he's going to be there. Man in motion is Micah Mata. Mata takes the handoff to the right side. He is hit. And he's going to be taken down. Elijah Hall, number 50, gets him.
Yeah, Chris Scott is actually listed as a running back, but I caught him earlier playing, I believe, linebacker. That was the first time I seemed to be introduced to him.
Well, I mean, Chris Scott, jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah.
That's what my dad said about me all the time. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Chargers from the 34-yard line in their own territory. Clock counting down, 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Handoff up the middle, and he is hit. I believe that's number 55 that hit him. Vince, who's that for?
That is Cameron Sereno.
Yeah, Cameron Sereno with the stop. He hit him pretty hard.
Let me give Dallas Christian some credit here. Number one, what I'm noticing, and I give a lot of credit to Brook Hill's defense. I call it the cannonball defense. They seem to have trouble bringing down Dallas Christian. I mean, no matter who it is.
Right.
And they've been trained. Dallas Christian has been trained very well as running the football. So
you want me to tell you why?
Why?
What I've seen from my point of view. Yeah. Hold on, let's see how Scott does. He gets a little pressure, throws to the outside, has a wide open receiver. That's going to be Damian Christensen. Christensen gets down to about the 35-yard line in Brook Hill territory. They're going to keep the clock going, but no, they're going to stop the clock, and
okay.
Something's going on as the referee came from the sideline, and they're going to back it up. I think we have a penalty flag somewhere. I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't either. What's going on?
Illegal man downfield on the offense. So Scott was running for his life, and one of his offensive linemen, who I used to be myself, got a little bit too far downfield. So that great pass is going to be negated, and it's going to go back a little bit further. So they're going to try it again. But back to Vince, what we were talking about is, from what I've seen, in my standpoint, is they don't stop their feet. They keep the feet pumping. They keep it going. They keep it going. And so that's the key. That's where I went back to tell you got to wrap it up. You got to wrap them up. Scott with the pass down the middle, nobody there. Great coverage.
And Nettles, let me talk about him real quick.
Go right ahead, my man.
When he makes contact with a defender, he initially just spins. He spins right out of it. I mean,
it's kind of like, I brought up Madden earlier.
Yeah.
It's kind of like somebody's got that
they're just hitting the button like
right.
I like them. They're a good team.
Oh,
And again, I think these teams may see each other again in playoffs.
And I would love to be there. I want to be there. When these teams play each other again.
It might be a different outcome.
I think it will be. I would love to see, because I think that these kids will have a different view. I think they didn't throw a flag on that one. But we've got a punt. First punt by Dallas Christian tonight.
Okay.
And Brook Hill needs to clear out. They're going to watch that go down, and that's going to be the end of the third.
There it is.
And that'll do it. Brook Hill will take it over at about the 4-yard line in their own territory. We're going to take a little break ourselves. It'll be a short one. Hey, y'all, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Start the fourth quarter. Hold up the 4. We'll be right back.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
We are back here in Bullard at the Brook Hill School campus, and we're about ready to finish up, or start, the final quarter of this ball game. 49-3 is the score here in Brook Hill. They're going to have the ball at the 29-yard line. They forced Dallas Christian to punt, and so we're going to see what happens when they come out on their second offensive possession of the second half. As you know, with the score, they're going to just run the clock and get it out. But Vince, we were talking about it. We do think there is a distinct possibility these two teams will meet each other in the postseason. And so, that is something. And I was saying I would love to see it. We got a new quarterback, I believe, number 15.
Oh, wow.
Who
Brought
hit that?
down. Let's see. That's number 36.
Jonah McCowan was the quarterback now, I believe.
I got Ram Small, a senior.
Wow. So
No
they're putting,
measurements on it,
looks
but
like
yeah,
they're putting
definitely
the
a senior.
seniors out there for Dallas Christian.
Yeah.
But so after this game, they're almost done with the season.
Mm-hmm.
But Dallas Christian, I know they play McKinney Christian next week at home, and then Brook Hill has a few more games. They play Village, and then they play McKinney Christian. I believe that. I believe that Dallas Christian has a bye week on the final week of the season, which is 11-3.
Okay.
And so,
I don't know much
Brook Hill
about
has
their-
2 weeks left, has 2 games left. They play Village High School in Houston, at Houston, so they'll be traveling next week. A good pass out by McCowan, who's going to go over the head of the intended receiver, and I believe that's number 23, Lindrews. And they're going to continue the clock. But but Dallas Christian plays one more game. They have one more game left in the season, and that's going to be McKinney Christian, and that is a big one for them. As McKinney Christian is going to be rounding out the season. Mm-hmm. Only one loss for Dallas Christian. They're ahead in the district.
Only one?
They're 7-1 on the season.
Man, the way they play, I thought they were undefeated. Got some players mad out there. I don't know what's going on. I guess he really wanted to return that punt.
And I want to apologize to those of you at home. We have lost our video uplink, and so we're going to try to get that figured out for you. But in the meantime, we're still going to, you can still hear us. So we're going to continue to do what we can do to get things going for you.
All right, Dallas Christian is coming back out. Offensively, I think they still got their second string man. Chris Scott is the quarterback still.
So Scott out.
Was run by Katori Crawl. There's another Crawl on here too. I wonder. Let's see. Yeah. Katori Crawl and Jaden Crawl, probably brothers. Well, they're both seniors. They might be twins.
All right, so Chris Scott behind the center waiting for the snap. There's a snap. Throw out to the outside. He's hit.
Ooh.
But no, Mata breaks the tackle, gets about 6-yard gain, looks like.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's hard tackling this team. They're really good with that. Very skilled. All of them.
So that's going to be a 3rd down and 5. 8 minutes left in the ball game. 2 receivers to the outside. Scott behind. He's got running back to his right. Takes a snap. 2-step drop. Throws.
And he's got his man.
Jaden Krall with the catch.
And there's the other. Yep, that's the other crawl.
Yep, and that's going to be a 1st down. Clock is running. 7 minutes, 35 seconds left in the ball game. And we have our picture back up. Thank you, Isaiah, for that. Isaiah is our cameraman. Awesome cameraman that he is. Thank him for everything that he does. Oh, and we lost him. I spoke too soon. He's still awesome.
He's still awesome.
Sometimes we have...
Look at this. Look.
Oh,
look.
man.
Wow.
And the shoe went flying. So not sure what the talking or...
That was a Katori crawl again.
Another crawl out there?
Yeah. I don't know what they feeding these kids. Man.
It's going to be, well, 1st and, or is it going to be 2nd and goal? I can't tell. And we got
another shoe? Is it?
Are we having a shoe sale down there? That's the 3rd shoe I've seen.
It just, I guess.
It's out there.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2nd down and goal from about the 6-yard line. And there's the handoff up the middle. That's to Krall again.
Wow.
And gets down to about the 2-yard line.
Just trucked a couple of kids, man. Like, Krall he's a. Well, I actually, you know what? I was gonna say he's a big dude. I'm looking at his measurements. 6 feet 180.
6 foot 180. Yeah, it's not bad. So here we go. It's going to be 3rd down. Handoff up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown.
There it is again.
And there, yep. Into the end zone again. So tack on 6 more plus the option for 1 for the Chargers. Clock is still running. So pending the kick, we'll see what happens. Waiting on the snap. Snap is back. It's down. Kick is up. And no good.
Wow.
So they bring in a different kicker that time. I think they're just practicing one out there.
Yeah, they're just trying a few different things.
They got to do what they got to do.
You know, when you're in a game like this, that's what you do.
You just got to do what you got to do.
Let's work with the guys who don't get a lot of reps.
Hey, we're going to go to our touchdown sponsor is Precision Scanning. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
And we are back. Still trying to work on the camera. We got 3 minutes just under 4 minutes left. There's the kickoff to Brook Hill. And down to about the 31-yard line is, I believe that was number 23, Ronnie Lindrews. So that's who's going to take it out to the 31-yard line. That's where Brook Hill will have it. And just got an update. Thank you, Cameron. Covenant Christian 28, McKinney Christian 21 with about 2 minutes left to play in that ball game. So getting an update there. So back up and running, at least for now. Thank you, Isaiah, again. Back down again. Sorry, guys, we're trying.
Yeah, we're having some.
I don't know. Again, it might be batteries. But loss on the play. Loss of about 1, so it's going to be second down. With 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the ball game. McCowan in the backfield. Watley to his left. Twins right. Single receiver to the left. McCowan waiting. There's the snap. 2-step drop. Throw to the left-hand side. Completed catch by number 7, Tyler Vining. Gain of about 6 on the play. It'll be third down. About third down and 4 is the play. 2 minutes left in the ball game. And no sense of urgency for Brook Hill, but, I mean, I can understand. There's not much time left.
Not much time.
But at least they're not stopping. They're still pushing the ball down the field.
Yeah.
And doing a good job of, keeping things going. 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Handoff. And I believe that's Watley again?
Yeah.
Watley to the outside, taken down by number 36.
Oh, that's that truck out
Is that
there I was talking about.
Ram?
Small, yeah. Yeah, ain't
The
nothing small
Dodge
about
Ram?
him, man. Ain't nothing small about him.
That's gonna be
he play big.
Bring up 4th down and a 3. To a gain of 1. And a minute 10 left in the ball game. And Marcelo Martinez. No, sorry, I was wrong. Jonah McCown looking over to the sidelines, finally getting something. Man in motion is Westbrook. There's the snap to McCown. He comes over to the outside, has a man behind him, brings him down. And that was number 32. Who's that?
I don't have a 32.
We don't have a 32.
Do not have one.
A big sack by number 32
by
for
player unknown.
A player to be named later. And that's going to, I believe, probably be the last play of the game.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they're going to let that run down, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're lining up in the middle of the field, and they're just going to end it there. And we are going to end it here. I apologize for the last few minutes of the ball game with no picture, but the gods kind of helped us on that. Yeah. I do apologize for that. But I do want to thank all of you for being with us tonight and sticking with us and what we do here. And I just want to, thank Dallas Christian fans, thank Brook Hill fans for joining us tonight. Congratulations to Dallas Christian, a good game. Good job to Brook Hill for sticking with it, playing to the very end. Yeah. That shows a lot of class. And, every time I come here, I'm always astonished and pleased with the style of play from both sides of the ball, and nothing has changed. I still see it today. So very pleased and very proud to be a part of and able to be a part of this time to do these games. Anyway, Vince. Yeah. I mean, not what we expected, but it never is with football. And I hope that these teams get to see each other again, and I hope that I'm a part of that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done for tonight. That's going to be it for me. On behalf of Vince to my right, Isaiah up above, doing some camera work. My name is Keith Whitman. Hey, y'all have a safe and wonderful weekend. We'll see y'all next time on Friday Night Lights.
All right.
Have a blessed one.
Here at L4 Media, we talk high school football, 4A, 3A, and 2A in Texas. We talk East Texas sports. We talk NFL, guy talk, movie and booze. We also talk wrestling and so much more. So like and subscribe and check us out.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at NETsn.com.